Record. Okay, so I went ahead and went on with examples 3 and 4. Let's just look at example 3 for the video. So we have r equals 0 squared plus -3 squared, which is the square root of 9, which gives us an answer of 3 for r. And then we did the inverse tangent of -3 over 0, but that's undefined. So we thought about where is tangent undefined, and we thought it could be at pi halves, but if we graph the point at 0, -3, we discover it's actually at 3 pi halves. So our angle is radius 3, angle 3 pi halves. And then to check that, we use our formulas x equals r cosine theta and y equals r sine theta. We plug everything back in and we get cosine 3 pi halves is 0, so 3 times 0 is 0, and sine of 3 pi halves is -1, so 3 times -1 is -3, confirming our rectangular point at 0, -3. Okay, now we're on to question 4, so Pythagorean theorem basically for r. So the square root of -3 squared plus 4 squared is 9 plus 16, which is 25, so r equals 5. So then tangent is the inverse of, oh, and we already know that this is not one of the, even though this is a 3, 4, 5 triangle, this is not one of the angles that is on our unit circle. So in this case, I think we would either leave it exact by leaving it in this arctangent form, and figuring out the quadrant involved. And we're just going to figure out the quadrant really fast. So that's quadrant 2. Or I would say it's fine, let's just do a decimal. So in radians though, what's the decimal in radians? Okay, now that is a quadrant 4 angle, correct? Because it's tangent. So in order to get quadrant 2, we need to add pi. Cool. 2.2. Okay, so our angle is at 5, 2.2 in radians. So then if we want to check that, let me get this out of the way. Oh, okay. My gosh, I'm trying to just get these out when I group this and shrink it. It's not working. That failed. Did I pause my video while I was... All right, so here we got 5. I just didn't finish writing this. 2.2 radians. And then we're going to check our answer by doing x equals 5 cosine 2.2. Make sure your calculator is in radian mode. And then y would be 5 sine 2.2, again in radian mode, and see if we get those answers back, which we should. So I'm just going to trust. They're probably, yeah, they're going to be decimals that you would have to round. You could do that and keep it exact, except would that give you the correct quadrant? If you do tangent inverse of 4, that's going to give you a quadrant 4 angle. And that would give you +3, -4, which is wrong. Ha ha ha. Anyway. Right. Okay.